Hi, hello, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ege, and this is In Between Books. Okay, so today, guys, we're doing another book tag, and this is the off the top of my head book tag. And I believe the point of this book tag is to say the first thing that pops into your mind when you hear the prompt. So, by the way, if you see me fanning myself, this country is hot. I apologize, but this country is hot. The first question is, what was your favorite picture book as a child? And honestly, I can't remember. I didn't read a lot as a child. I actually when I was like really young, I know my mom got me the, not necessarily me, my siblings and I, the Disney collection of all like the Disney stories, like Cinderella, the Disney version of Cinderella, Little Mermaid, Beauty and the Beast. Like, it was this big book with all the Disney stories at the time, and yeah, I had that for a while. And then she also bought me some, like one or two books, I can't remember their name, but just picture books in general. I had those. I still have one. Cover of the book has vanished because this book has been with me for a long time. So the title of the book is Sailing for the Wind, and don't mind me, I was in primary school when I had this. I got it in primary 4. I actually got this book when I was in primary 4. How old was I in primary 4? I can't remember. But the title of the book is Saving. Okay, so my full name, I wrote my full government name. And what else? Okay, look at the title here. This book is really old. Since primary 4. When I was in primary 4, I can't remember how old I was. I would have been able to pinpoint the year. Okay, I entered secondary school in 2011. So probably like 2008, 2009. That's when I got this book, Saving for the Wind. I don't know who okay, by Thomas Locker. I actually really like this book. This is the only picture book I still have. Like, this is the only book from my childhood, like my proper childhood, primary schools, kindergarten. That's like the only survival. I don't know how I kept that book, because I had like 2 others, then this one. Those other ones, they are gone. They are gone. What series did you love as a child? Again, I can't, like, I didn't have one of those, like those big titles in, like, okay, you're growing up and these were the titles that children were reading, because my mom wasn't necessarily interested in buying the book. I think just once in a while she sees a book and she likes it, just like, okay, let me get it. So I won't call myself a big reader as a child. It's just, if she gives me a book, I'll read it, but I wouldn't necessarily claim to be a reader as a child. What book I've read or tried to read? I have a few actually. There's one, Stalker versus Stalker. My goodness, that particular book, that book should not exist. I've forgotten the author, but I'll try and leave the picture should be here, Sha. But that book was horrible. Like, this book was, I think after I read this book, that's when I realized that romance books are being tropified now, because the book is basically its title. I don't know why I thought it would be good. It's literally 2 people stalking each other, and the book was, they were trying to do like an enemies to lovers thing at some point. And that the tropification, this book is the embodiment of the tropification of recent romance novels. Like, it is bad. Frankly, I am strongly against this book's existence, and I wish it never left the drafts. But here we are, and I had to suffer through it. So there's that one. There's also this particular book. I need to bring it out. Just give me a minute. Let me locate it. Guys, this book, like, at least Stalker versus Stalker, I didn't relate to, like Stalker versus Stalker did not pay me as much as this book, because this one I spent my hard-earned money thinking I was in for a good time. It's even signed. Like, the only reason why I have not, this book is still on my shelf, is because it's signed by the author, like personalized to me, because I got this book at the reading festival after listening to the other authors panel, and I was thinking, oh, this would be a really interesting time. Guys, there was something the author said during his panel, that he wrote this book when he was high, and I believe him. I don't know why I thought it was fun. Like, when he said it during the panel, I was like, ha ha ha, funny guy. But I believe him. Like, if you read this book, you believe him too. Like, this book is a fever dream of nonsensical happenings. Like, I don't want to shit on it too much, but this book is a fever dream. Like, everything is very whimsical, and like, that's not like, that's the intriguing aspect of the book, that I feel like if it was done very well, it should have been really interesting. My problem is that the plot is not going anywhere. The characters are two-dimensional. Like, I needed the story to make sense, but it wasn't making sense. Like, I have a lot of things to say about this book, but I don't want to make this video long. Just your favorite reading or book memory. My favorite reading or book memory. Wow, I don't have any favorite reading or book memory. Well, my body reads. I have a friend, his name is Joshua, and we do a lot of body reading. Like, we read a lot of books together. I really enjoy my body reads with him, if that counts. Other favorite reading memory, I don't think I have any that really stands out. Like, I enjoy reading in general, but there's no, like, at this moment there's no reading memory that's standing out to me. So I guess we'll just take, I enjoy body reading books with my friends. So, a book you loved as a movie. The Bridgerton series, just the Bridgerton series in general, like all the Bridgerton books. Okay, I've not read the Bridgerton books, but I've read the series, and I love the Bridgerton series so much, Queen Charlotte included. So yeah, that one. Book I wish they'll make into a movie. Yes, there's this book I read, Razor Blade Tears. Like, the book was so good. I gave it 5 stars. It's like these two fathers, like, they were homophobic to their children. Their children are married, 2 sons are married, but when their sons were alive, they were like deeply homophobic to them, and so somebody kills them, like murders the 2 sons, and so they kind of realize that they wish, like, they regret not showing love and acceptance to their children when they were alive. So they come together to like find their son's killers, and that book had me at the edge of my seat. I would love to watch the movie form of it, I guess. But honestly, even if it doesn't have a movie form, the book is enough. But if it has a movie version, I would watch that too. So, a book character you'd like as a friend. Well, not necessarily friends, just like, I wish these people existed in real life so I can go and admire them. Anita Del Monte, from Anita Del Monte Last Life. I love Anita. That's my role model. I love that woman. I wish I could meet, like, I know technically she's dead in the book, but I wish she actually existed. Elizabeth Sotts from Lessons in Chemistry. Elizabeth is my president. Like, I don't actually need to be friends with her. I just need to stalk her online. Like, I just want to admire her from a distance and stalk her. Like, I love Elizabeth. A place you want to visit because of a book. There's this book I read, Days at the Murasaki Bookshop, and the book takes place on this street in, is it Tokyo now? I can't remember. But it takes place in Japan, and there's a particular street where, like, the entire street is made up of secondhand bookshops. Like, I would, if in this life I ever get the funds and I happen to visit Japan, I would love to go to that street. I can't remember the name of the street for some reason right now, but the street, like, everywhere is secondhand bookshops, and different bookshop has like different specialties. Some specialize in like fictional books, some academic books. Like, everybody has their own special. Like, it just sounds very, I don't know, just, I would love to go there one day if it's possible. I don't even know if the street is fictional or real, but if it's a real place in Japan, I would love to visit there one day if I ever get the funds and the opportunity to be in Japan. A non-fiction book you would recommend. And okay, this is a collection of essays. The name is Feminists Don't Wear Pink, and I read this year, and it's a very, I don't know, I was just like trying to be like, I need to read more on like feminism and things like that. I read, I think it's a really good entry point for people that want to learn more on the topic. It's a collection of essays from different women, and honestly, like, it was very motivating to me. So yeah, if you could hang out with an author all day, who would you pick? I honestly don't know. Like, this is such a difficult question to ask me. I don't know, to be very honest. I love Jennifer Makumbi, so it would be awesome to spend the day with her. I really don't know. Oh, I would love to spend the day with Maggie Stevens. I love Maggie Stevens. I don't know. Anyway, guys, this has been the tag, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.